Anyway, how much do you bench? That is the title of this one. I bench pressed weights today. And so I'm inspired to ask you, how much more do you bench than I bench? That is what this live stream should be focused on, as per the title and the description and the true story of me bench pressing weights today. Will my mind meander into other topics? Yes. That is a given. Welcome to Extreme Concept Stage, where I will be throwing around concepts as much as I possibly can with my newfound multivitamin strength. I have zinc in my body again. I was already taking vitamin C, so that improved life drastically from being in pain drinking water to not being in pain drinking water. So, a toast to vitamin C for solving that aspect of my health problems. The zinc and magnesium and vitamin D have also improved my life over the past 2 weeks-ish, a little bit less than 2 weeks. It's been about 11 days since I started taking the multivitamins. And let me tell you, I needed all of those vitamins that are multiple. I was lacking in most of them. I started researching the actual vitamins. There's one that's apparently found in like all foods. So it was one of the vitamin Bs. There are a lot of vitamin Bs. I don't know why. Why is there no B battery? You got AA, AAA, C, D, but no B battery. I guess I just kind of solved that one. It just looked like you're stuttering the word battery. Battery. That's why they didn't make a B size. They could have gone in the other direction, though. They could have done double Z, triple Z, Y, and X batteries. They could have done it that way. Anyway, we were not supposed to be talking about battery sizes, but yet here we are, only 3 minutes and 45 seconds into the live stream. I bench pressed weights today. A barbell with plates on it. What are the plates called? Are these just weights? Dumbbells are the ones that you curl. And a barbell is the one that you bench. My hair's awesome. But this hat is also awesome. Some awe. What do I really want to talk about? I mean, the things I really want to talk about are with other people. I don't like putting my own thoughts out there without somebody to immediately question them or agree. They can immediately agree with my thoughts as well. But I want the option for a challenge to the things that I say. So I keep it light. I keep it factual. We talk about lifting barbells with weights and how much you bench press. I didn't do the incline press. My gym is not fancy like that. I think they have an adjustable bench of some sort, but I'm still working on getting back into the gym shape I once was. I was never like huge into the gym, but I've had my moments. I once bench pressed a lot of weight. Today is not that day that I bench pressed a lot of weight. I bench pressed a little weight today. Not sure if the barbell was regulation, but usually the regulation barbell is 45 pounds in and of itself. So I don't know how much I weigh right now. How much do I weigh? There's an easy way for me to figure that out. Ever since I started taking the multivitamins, my joints have started working again. Like, my knee doesn't crack nearly as much as it was. My fingers, not as bad. Not as bad. My shoulders are also getting back into... My shoulders used to be my strength. They used to be what I was all about. Reverse pyramid, man. Tiny waist, broad shoulders. And now it's all depleting. But with the resurgence of the multivitamin phase, I should be able to get back into quasi good shape. There are other factors to it all. My calorie consumption probably needs to increase in order for the gym stuff to properly expand. But needless to say, there's a new strategy going on. I am monitoring what happens with the channel in real time. None of you know exactly what I'm doing. None of you know anything that I'm doing. I certainly don't know exactly what I'm doing. I'm experimenting. I'm trying anything and everything. Apparently, the title of How Much Do You Bench Press is not a huge draw for me. For other people, probably. But since I'm so all over the place, I will not be getting freebie views / participation on gym subjects. It is what it is. What are you going to do? Everything will improve over the winter. The dormant phase is when you figure everything out. I don't know. Dormant means sleep or, inactivity. Because in Italian, dormire, that's dormire, that's the unconjugated verb, which means to sleep. A dormitory is where people sleep, sometimes on a college campus. But there are other dormitories. So I hope you've learned something. At the very least, that dormire means to sleep. How do you conjugate it? I don't remember. It's one of those irregular verbs. But if I say mi piace dormire, that means I like to sleep. If I say voglio dormire, that means I want to sleep. And as we approach the 10-minute mark, we will get a prompt. I haven't gotten a prompt in a little while. Right before I started taking the multivitamins, I did a live stream and I was a little bit off. Not to say that my other live streams weren't off, but it's like right the day before I started taking the multivitamin, the allergies were just destroying my brain. All right, your comfort food? That's the prompt. What's my comfort food? I love me a good seafood soup. Soup, right? Soup is good. Can't go wrong with soup. Seafood's the best, though. I love seafood. Is seafood a comfort food? I don't know. I don't know about that, but I do love me some seafood. Mussels. Oh, I love mussels. Shrimp, lobster, clams, swordfish, octopus, squingili. Crab, tilapia. I have a video on my channel of me cooking tilapia. It is just me throwing tilapia into a skillet and filming that. That is me cooking tilapia. It was delicious, though. Say what you will about my cooking skills. I don't add butter to anything. I don't add salt to anything. I throw it on the fire. When it's cooked, I eat it. It's delicious. Fish is good for you. I should start eating more fish. But like I said, my attention span does not allow me to cook very well. But also that means that sometimes I cook to the point of it being inedible, which is no good. When you make food inedible, it's lost its purpose. All right, we are at the end of the live stream. I benched 95 pounds today. I put a 25-pound plate on each side of the barbell, and I'm assuming it was a regulation barbell, so that would be 95 pounds that I benched. I'm proud of myself. I did it. A lot of you people don't bench anything, so keep that in mind. If you bench more than me, keep it to yourself. Most people who bench press bench more than I did today. I'll let you know when I get back up to a plate on each side. That would be 135 pounds, which is what I used to weigh when I was benching such things. I was a wrestler. 135-pound weight class. 6th place, Catholic states. It doesn't sound good, but it is, sort of. It was for me. It was great for me. By earning 6th place in Catholic states wrestling, I could prove that I was better than a lot of other people. Not 1st through 5th place, but there was no 7th place. So I don't know why it went to 6th place, but I got a medal for it. And that was cool. That was cool. I got to stand on a podium. Mine was like 3 inches from the ground. It was interesting. Or maybe, I think I was standing on a podium, or was I standing next to the podium? I think there was some sort of height. I don't remember. I think so, though. I was tired. I had wrestled 5 matches. That's the way you earn 6th place. You lose 3 matches and you win 2 in the correct order. I lost my first, won my second, lost my third, won my fourth, and lost my 5th matches. I lost to the 5th place guy. And I think I lost to the same guy twice who ended up placing third or fourth. I don't know. He plays higher than me. He beat me twice. And this is what happens when you do a live stream in a hat. I hope you have all enjoyed this live stream where I shared personal information about myself, that I placed 6th place in Catholic States Wrestling. I bench pressed 95 pounds today. What was the other thing I said? What else did I talk about? Who knows? I don't watch these.